Welcome back to the Good Time Podcast. How you doing, Ermac?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Been a fun week. We finally finished X-Men '97, so we can yap with
we can yap about that.
Rewind time real quick. We can yap it, dude. We can yap about
you know
that.
What you need?
What?
You just need some faith. Some faith.
I don't understand that reference.
You just need some faith.
Yeah, it's so good.
So peak, bro.
And then, there's just a few. I did my Doomsday video today. I'm pretty sure I'm cracked down on the plot, so we can talk about that a little bit. And we can just yap and catch up, bro.
Yeah, bro, true. We haven't really recorded since the last time, and then I think you're gonna pre-fire a gaming video here soon too. So
do a little Madden rebuild.
Was it 27? Right? Shout out.
Yeah, it's kind of ass.
Yeah, I've heard. I low-key did see a gaming review about that, but I always feel like those gaming reviews never give it justice, bro, because they always shit on them, which is like, I think like the gaming reviews always shit on the Madden games because they're like, pay to win like every year, like what do you expect? But then you listen to an actual Madden player and they're like, I mean, yeah, but I mean you got to get this, and,
yeah,
this and what makes it fun, this and that. It's like at home gambling a little bit.
Yeah, I would tell you, dude. One year, it was like I was spending like $20 a week on Madden Ultimate Team.
Easy, bro.
Like minimum. And like I'd be bored. I'd be like, oh, I got a little extra money in my account. Money. It was like right when I was like out of high school with an adult job. And dude, I had like a team, bro, and it was so fun. So like when you get into it, it's pretty fun to get into. Same thing when I said Madden Mobile. Anytime I got an iTunes gift card, yeah. Anytime I got lawn mowing money,
yeah.
No, like my family would be like, you're addicted to me. I'm like, no, I'm not. Oh, I was so addicted to that game.
Be like when I spend it on my mom's card, be like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. What was the most addicted to a video game you've ever been? Like a certain stint.
Probably, bro, was Black Ops 1. I don't know if you know some vibes on that.
I know Black Ops 2.
Yeah.
What year was Black Ops 1? Like what year were you in school? What year were we in school?
Bro, maybe because I remember Black Ops 2 came out.
We were
in
young.
Fannin.
Yeah, we were young.
So like Black Ops 1 was probably already out. So maybe it was like 2009, maybe 2008, maybe. Let's just say 2002.
So we were like in like first, second grade,
Yeah,
like super young,
sure.
and you were playing Black Ops.
Yeah, bro.
I was playing like
as a kid.
Mario, Wii Sports and stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Was it? Well, your uncle was a gamer. Did that kind of have to do with it?
No, actually, my dad was all the shooter gamers.
Really?
Yeah, dude. My uncle was like the first person, like shut the fuck up and just like let me play. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Dude, that's so sick.
Yeah, I think that game I was telling you I was super addicted to, and then there's a stint with when I got 2K17 for the first time, and we had like a winter break, and it was the same thing. I got a shit ton of money for Christmas that year, and I spent like all that money on my 2K player, and like in 2 weeks I had like a 95 overall my player, and I was like playing on rookie mode, like doing advancing faster, like bro, like winning. Like super accolades.
Not
like,
going to school either, right?
No, because there was no school, so
Yeah.
I was like playing this game like 4 hours a day.
Dude, can you not remember when those snow days weren't good though? Like they were never not good, right?
Oh, a snow day?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like, do you remember, bro? Dude, this is so fun to talk about. Good thumbnail too, by the way. When you would like kind of go to sleep, be like, "There's a chance of snow tomorrow," and then like you wake up, and then there is snow. Because in Midland, bro,
it never happened.
It's like, what would you give it? Like 25% of the time there's snow?
It's like a 80. No, it's like a 70. What? A 70-30.
70-30.
Yeah.
70% of the time there's not snow.
Yeah.
But dude, when you would wake up and you would see snow, because you knew like where we're from, if you get an inch of snow, there's no school that day.
Right. Yeah.
Which is good. I think that's good too, because the community knows like let's let the kids play. In the snow.
I think
and our streets kind of have to shut down.
Yeah,
our streets get really bad.
We have like Mexican streets here.
Yeah, dude. Do you remember that time in like high school where we had like a week? Where
Dude,
it was
like
black
ice, bro.
Dude, and it was
Dude, it was dangerous, bro, for real.
Yeah, I was still driving around. And my the
like,
Ultima got me through it.
Pipes were like freezing and stuff like that.
Yeah,
too,
dude.
Bro. That was a spooky.
You gotta drip your pipes.
I gotta go there.
Yeah, nothing beats it. And then you'd be so disappointed when you'd wake up and there wasn't snow, and you're like, oh.
Fuck.
But do you remember that feeling? Like I had like a curtain where I could see out my room, and like I would wake up, and like when you would like open it and it was hella bright because the snow was all white. Like I would just get like a feeling in my stomach, a feeling in my tummy, bro. No way.
Like nothing mattered in that moment, but
yeah, and then
I know that.
And then, dude, I'm telling you, it would be like 2 minutes me or Maddox and Jay are all waking each other up, getting Logan up because she's got to watch us probably, and like we're all getting dressed and going to the park down the street, and we're gonna go do dumb shit all day. Like it would like snow days was like, oh my gosh, we get to play in the
It's
snow
almost
all
just like
day.
Hunger Games because it's like everyone knows school's out. Like I don't have to call.
Oh yeah, the neighborhood kids like Grant. If it was a snow day and we were at the park, Grant would be like, "What's up, guys?" And
All
then
that other shit.
my mom was demon time too. Like we'd get home, hot chocolate and like warm fireplace ready.
Oh, s'more.
And he'd be like-
actually, no. Is a s'more W on the snow day or no? What am I thinking of? What's a W?
The
S'more,
s'mores and hot chocolate is great, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
s'mores is more. Have you ever been camping?
Camping, once or twice, but it wasn't enough to talk about. It was super
We should
long
do
ago.
we should do a camping trip one
A
day.
camping
That'd be
trip would be
fun.
fun, bro.
That would be fun, dude. Get. Did you need to interrupt for that? Yes.
I don't even know what that was, but
Yeah, she's in here.
yeah, camping trip would be fun, bro. I honestly think it'd be fun, like doing some water roller coasters, bro. I was thinking about that. Bro. Is that not your vibe?
I love it. Not anymore.
Why so?
So disgusting.
Why so?
You know how many little kids pee in that kind of stuff, bro? Like the
Which
water
ones?
slides, like the really fun, like Schlitterbahn, where it's
Okay.
like the big water slides. All that's fun, bro, but it kind of grosses me out now, and I hate it.
Really, bro?
Yeah, dude, I kind of hate it.
Well, that doesn't make me feel good.
I would do it for the one time, but you know that stuff's disgusting, bro. But like,
See,
yeah,
I
if-
think about the ones when like I don't know if maybe this references to that, but like when like you're in that circle thing and you like
yeah.
you say people piss in that.
Not, dude, absolutely, kids. You
Kids,
know.
You piss in it.
No. But I'm saying,
You piss in it.
no, I've never really been a big pee puller.
Piss peer.
What am I saying? Peer in the pool. Like I've never been that way because I've had pools, and so it was like I can just
I'm
get
scared
up.
to pee in this one.
No, like I think maybe when I was a kid I didn't care, but when we really did have a pool, it was kind of like I can just go into my bathroom right there.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't want to swim in my own pee. That was always my mindset. Definitely when I was a little kid going to like public pools, I was ripping it. Let's be real.
Whoa. Yeah. Fuck them.
But you know how many kids are doing that because it's like it's normal. And there's adults who are like, oh, if I'm swimming,
disgusting, bro.
exactly. But I'm saying there's adults. There's adults who would be like, oh yeah, I pee in pools, and you're like, you're 24.
Put a shirt
Yeah, put a shirt on.
on.
No, yeah, that.
Whoa.
Ugh. I don't know. That's one of the things that drive me most crazy is like peeing in the pool.
Peeing in a pool. Peeing in a. I think just dropping that info out is just super danger. Like I don't trust.
Oh
it,
my
bro.
god, could you imagine we're like all swimming with the boys and like one of the boys is like,
Guys,
I
when I get scared, I pee in the pool.
no, they were like, oh, I just took a big old pee.
Guys, I just pissed. Sorry.
Yeah, and you're like,
Get out.
I'm getting out.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, like
instantly getting out. Bro.
instantly getting out.
You're messing
instantly.
up everything.
Another thing that gets me, bro, is when people don't wash their hands. At bowling league all the time, like I'll see dudes in there just go pee and then just walk right out. I'm like,
Oh my god, at league professional bowling.
league bowling. It's like also it's like a tradition. Like you high five after you get a strike, and so they're just going high fiving people. Those people are high fiving people, saying, "I'm like,
Ew, dude.
I know, dude."
What's the? I don't know if we already talked about this, but what's the craziest place a zombie apocalypse could start at?
We've never talked. That's a great question.
What
What would be the worst or craziest?
I think that's kind of in the same pot.
Okay,
Because
I
I,
mean,
think like
could a zombie pick
the
up?
easiest answer. Let's say this because let me just steal this one so we can get it out the way. The easiest one is the airport and the mall, right?
The airport's good, like a really busy
Yeah.
airport. But could one of my things is can zombies like pick up a gun and shoot it?
No.
So like a military base isn't like a super dangerous one because the zombies would just be zombies and then they could get murked by the guns and not pick up the guns and fight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
true.
Okay, so
no,
that
no, actually, that one might be crazy because they would turn zombies with like helmets on. True.
dude, I think an airport's good. Could you imagine being
Can you imagine a smelly foreigner?
bro? I'm leaving that in, but that's a no, Ermac. That's a no.
He's like, "Rrrr," you're like, no, dude.
You've never even been on a plane too before.
Yeah,
That's
I've
funny.
never been on a plane too. Yeah.
One day.
But no, yeah, definitely, yeah. An airport would go crazy. There's so many different kinds of like zombies there. Be crazy. What if there's a celeb zombie there? You're like, whoa.
What celeb zombie would you see? We're at the airport.
Okay.
Set it in.
All right.
There's zombies around us. We're like,
dude,
that is Blake, but they're a zombie. Who are you like? We gotta go get a photo. Like it's it's worth it. It's worth it. We gotta go get a photo.
Dude, you know who's like super low key, but we have to do it. Cause it's like Midland, you know.
Jesse Joe.
Nah, come on. Hey, respect to Jesse Joe. R.P. Jesse Joe, cause he's a zombie in this. So.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, who's like I want like an underwhelming actor.
What I was saying is the one me and you are like, oh, we're doing it. If John Berthnall is right there as a zombie, we're like, let me tell you something.
Can you tell me why? What instantly went in my head is Doctor Strange.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah. What if his zombie was just like?
I think
what if his zombie was just long neck?
I think you're going for Multiverse of Madness, where he's walks in the dead body.
He just has a big long neck and a big jaw. He's like,
yeah. What would be the hottest female zombie? Like if an actress became a zombie and you're like, oh, hear me out.
Dude.
If you watch the show, you know our first two answers are Millie Alcock and or Florence Pugh.
Yeah, but we keep saying that one. We gotta keep...
Rachel Brosnahan, come on. Lois Lane.
You know what you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of like, cause zombies kind of like their skin kind of falls a little bit.
Yeah.
They instantly turn kind of old a little bit. So I gotta think like, what kind of woman now that's a little old looks good?
Okay.
And olds more.
Ooh, Jennifer Aniston. No.
I was thinking more like, who's that girl that cooks food? It was Snoop Dogg, bro.
Dude, Martha Stewart. Love Martha Stewart,
dude,
bro.
Martha Stewart, old zombie Martha Stewart, bro.
Martha Stewart's your Hear Me Out.
Dude, super.
I saw it. It's like Girls Hear Me Out, and it's like Glenn Powell, Miles Teller, and it's like Guys Hear Me Out, and it's like the girl from Cars, the
dude,
lamp.
I honestly hate that Cars. This shit. That shit's like. There's honestly way more better ones.
I think we've talked about it before.
Have
but
we?
It's been so long. What are your like Hear Me Out?
From cartoons?
Just any.
Dude, a big Hear Me Out would probably be what's her name? In this movie, bro, what's her name? When her hair's in the buns and the circle buns.
That is not a Hear Me Out. That is like just, oh, you're so beautiful.
Or you know what too?
What's her name? That's gonna drive me crazy.
Fiona from Shrek too. Super Hear Me Out.
As an ogre?
Actually.
I feel it. I kind of feel it.
Dude, she kind of gives a little bit.
But it's like she's super pretty as a human too. Yeah. So it's just like, dude, handsome Shrek.
That's it. Hear Me Out.
Now that's just like that's real.
So you'd crack handsome Shrek?
Maybe.
Whoa! Get him out. That's crazy. No, I don't know.
I probably wouldn't crack him because he's a male, but metaphorically,
you'd want to be a hero type shit.
Yeah.
I want to be a hero to the edge of the
One time we were doing karaoke.
Oh, that movie's so peak, bro.
Yeah, Shrek 2. We were doing karaoke on a cruise, and a lady sung it, and she was like kind of nervous. It was the same cruise where I was like, somebody was nervous and sung with me, and like me, Maddox, and Matt were like her background dancers.
Really?
Yeah, and then like it's like I gotta be tough, and Max went like this, and I was like gotta be strong, and I went like this. It's like gotta be faster than light, and then Matt like ran, and then she's like I need a hero, like on perfect timing, and then everybody was lit. Everybody was like woo, dude, all 20 people in there.
Shout out. I haven't been on a cruise either, bro. I bet that shit's
dude, those are so fun. It's a booze cruise. So I got this drink package, bro, where you get 9 drinks a day. Whoa. Which is like...
So, like, So after that limit, can you still spend money? Or
yeah, you can spend money, but you get 9 free drinks a day. And so, dude, like, and then you get that, too, on days where you go out on excursions. So, like, let's say we go on a 5-day cruise. 3 of those days, the boat stops, the casino's closed, and... like pools open, basketball courts, gym. It's like a lot of the stuff's open, but like they close the casino because whatever. And like a lot of the dealers will go do the excursions. Like you go do excursions on whatever country you're at, right?
And they say you can dip off the boat.
Yeah, you dip off the boat. And so, so those days, like you might not be on the boat for half the day, and you still get 9 drinks. So, dude, I would be like, and you come back and you drink on those excursions, and you come back and, dude, I would wake up and I would go to one place, be like, can I get a shot of Crown? They would just give it to you and you can take it with you, like the glass. And I would go to my room, take it, because there's a 5-minute wait. And so I would do this like the last hour, like when he's asleep, and then I would just, and then the next day I have a full Crown water bottle. and I did that like, and then like the next day we had an excursion. So like I was like, I already have 9 drinks, and then now Anahe and Maddox, and if my mom wants some Crown, like they are.
Every day? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, bro.
Well, on the excursion, I think I did like 2 excursion days in a row where I had like we like
bro,
woke
what kind
up.
of food? What kind of grub did they have on the?
Bro, okay, so they have cheeseburgers, Guy Fieri's cheeseburgers. Actually, some of the most dummy cheeseburgers you will
On
get.
the boat, bro.
Yeah, so it's like Guy Fieri's cheeseburger, and you just walk by, and then you can ask single, double, or whatever. Onion, sauce, da-da-da. And then, like, it's just like they'll, like, make it for you right in front
Also
of you.
Smash Burger vibes,
Yeah, and it's
or no?
open, like, 24... Yeah.
Yeah.
With, like, a good In-N-Out level, not level, like, type sauce. There's, like, a Shack finger place. Chicken finger place.
Shack Finger, my
Dude,
nickname in high school.
Dude, it's like... Yeah, that's a good one, dude. Dude, if a girl was, like, called you a Shack finger, you'd be like, I don't know to be, like, happy or sad.
Hey, Shay Fig.
But like, so it's like a chicken finger place that was pretty good. And then you get like ice cream all arounds open all day. And then there's a few other those spots. And then there's like sit down spots that are, and all the food's free.
I was just gonna say that.
All the food's free.
How free is it though? Can I eat something like later and then come back and be like, yo?
No
I just
limit.
wanna-
No limit. For certain foods. So there's some restaurants that you have to pay for. But like Guy Fieri's Burger, you can have 10 cheeseburgers a day if you want.
There's a guy just sitting there like.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro.
What are some of the fun spots at the excursions, bro? Like when you dipped off the boat.
Well, hold that thought because I was going to say something kind of funny. Annie, wrong TV, dummy.
And that's Ted Lasso.
Um...
Dude, Ted Lasso's been
So there's like
popping up.
sit down places too that are free. So like they have brunch spots and like that. But then they also have nice places to where you. So like one day, like my family went and did dinner, and me and Andrew I was like, let me go take you out to dinner. Like, and I was like, and then I did the same thing with my mom and Chris. I was like, I'll go pay for y'all two. Let's go to one of the nicer dinner spots, and I'll pay. And then one night, like my aunt was like, let me buy everybody dinner.
Dang,
And
so
they
everybody
went-
was just having good times.
Yeah,
off,
yeah. Everybody had
off
like
the tab.
because it's like you
It's
can eat
love,
the
bro.
Guy Fieri burgers all day, but it's like going to those nice restaurants is nice because
Yeah.
it's just good sit down food,
Is-
and it's like really really good food.
Is pasta a good sit down food?
Yeah, like I had chicken parm a few times, but then they had lobster rolls, and me and Maddox. If you ask Maddox like one of the most fun we've had together, he would probably say either like the Minnesota game or this. We're not the biggest lobster roll fan. I was like, hey
Right.
Maddox, do you want to just go to one of the free restaurants? And me and him went to the free restaurants, and this was another night where I had like a bunch of drinks left over. On the way, bought Maddox a shot, and we had like 3 shots each on the way. Like I think he gave me some cash to buy a shot because we were over the limit. Dude, we were shit faced in this restaurant, just eating, like having
Lobster rolls?
having a little bro day, just yapping about life. Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Dude.
But so some of the fun excursions. The first one they did, I was super sick that day. So the day before the boat, my mom was really sick, and Maddox was like sick flying day. Like poor Maddox, like on a
Really?
plane, like trying not to just go and throw up in a bathroom. Like it was bad. Then the first excursion day, dude, I woke up and I was like, I'm telling you, it was the most sick I've been in my life. To where like, you know, it's just like the TMI stuff where you're like, you're super sick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you
Like,
think a lot of that stuff happens while you're sleeping in the boats rocking and shit like that?
yeah, it wasn't from that. This was some kind of food poisoning that lasted
No
a day,
shot.
or some kind of stomach bug that
Whoa.
that spread through all of us. That luckily, like Matt got it for a day too. Like I didn't go. They
Whoa.
all went to the beach, and I'm already not that big of a beach guy. But I woke up that morning and I was like, I like can't like get out of bed. I stayed in bed all day and just watched movies all day, which it was kind of like that's a good vacation day for me. But like I'm telling you, I was dying all day.
Oh yeah.
And then by like the end of the day, I had nothing in my system. Went and got food, and I went and got me a drink.
Shout
Like
out.
had a little whiskey, cause like that. Sometimes if you're having some stomach problems, a good like a little shot of whiskey can help.
Good shot.
And so that happened. But so they all went to like an all inclusive beach that day, and I didn't get
Okay.
to go. But it's like free drinks and stuff. The second day we went and saw the Mayan ruins, which
Peak.
that peak. It's so boring. You just walk around and see old temples. Like Maddox is like, that is so lame. I'm like, you can tell people you've been in the Mayan ruins. I was like, you can tell your kids that. He's like, I don't give a shit. Like Maddox is so funny with it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I finna say that might be
Um,
W experience.
Then the next day we went to like this place. It was kind of sad where they had like a bunch of animals like kind of too close. Maddox got bit by a monkey.
Oh, that was that spot.
Yeah, that was that spot. And then we were gonna do zip lining, but the line was too long.
That thing. Those
Then,
things always scare me, bro.
So then we go and our driver's like, yo, I can show you this fun spot. And it was like this super like low key spot, bar, one table, and a pool. And it was just us there in Mexico. And we like started drinking early, like when we got our driver, like we went and got a 6-pack. And then we were taking shots at this place. Chris was just buying everybody shots. We were all having so much fun. It was called the Yacht Club. So the whole time we're like, me and Bo got kicked out the yacht. Like we're just, and Logan like a year later was like, that place was not that cool. And I was like, I like thought about it. I was like, it was not that cool of a spot. And like,
how old were you then?
I was 22, probably 21, 22. But you can drink. You can drink at 18 in Mexico. So like Jay was able to legally drink with us too. Yeah. So it was so fun. But like Logan's not that big of a drinker. She might have had a margarita or something. But
she had fun at your party, bro.
She did have fun at my party. That was crazy. She took a shot. But
for you, bro.
Yeah, she's never been that big of a drinker.
Oh, we haven't even talked about your birthday because we did a round of applause for your last round. Should we do it right now?
For Andy for the surprise party?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Fucking Lennon's fiance set up Lennon with a surprise party over the weekend.
Biggest panic attack I've had in 3 years, probably.
Yeah. But it was so fun.
It was so fun. No, it was just super overwhelming at the beginning. Because dude, there is so much so when we first leave, I can't find my fucking keys anywhere. Yeah. And Annie's already being weird, like just on her phone this whole time. So I'm like, something's going on. And she was like, she was gone forever. And she was like, I'm turning off my location. And I don't be like checking her location, like where she's at. But it's like, oh, how long till Annie's home for dinner? Like that's usually when I like check her location, right? And I was like, okay, that's fine. And then she was gone for like 2 hours. She gets back and I was like, you didn't get the cookie cake? Because she said she was going to give me a cookie cake, right? And she's like, oh, it's not ready. We have to go pick it up later. And I'm like, what time does this place close? Like, I was like...
What time was it when she came back?
Dude, it was like 6 or 7. Like, and we're about to go to dinner. I was like, we can just go and pick up... That's why I was like, let's just go pick up the cake and take it to Torino's. And I'll see if Maddox and Adrian want to come. And then you and Maddox were like, nah, da-da. And then so I just got my mind off of the cookie cake at that point. I was like, yeah, me and Annie will just go to dinner. We'll have fun. Then I'm like, where should we go to dinner? Osaka sounds good. But low-key, like, let's just... If we're going to go spend $150 at Osaka's... Let's go somewhere where we can get some good drinks. Yeah. Spend $150 on drinks and Uber home. Like, that's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, it's my birthday. You know, it's a weekend. And then we went there, and then a Kia was parked out front. Sosa parked out front. And I didn't know. I was like, I was already thrown off. Then I see the banners right when I walk, and I was like...
Yeah, bro. Everybody was low-key kind of like, bro, come on, bro. Why'd you... But he was like, bro, this is a rental. He's like, so I was like,
so funny. He's not gonna recognize it, which I didn't. Like, I didn't know it was so sad. But then I walk in, I just see everybody that I know, and it was just kind of overwhelming at the moment. But dude, once we like had fun, I had so much fun. Like, it was so cool to see everybody there.
Bro, like, I don't know if you did it, but like I remember myself a couple times just like stepping back, seeing everyone yapping individually, like seeing Grant yapping with some of our bros.
Yeah.
Seeing Matt and Logan chopping up with some of our people. Some of the girls. Talking to
they got a photo of all the girls.
I was like, bro, this is what's going on, bro. We're getting life vibes.
I felt super appreciated.
Yeah, bro. I'm
like
glad.
I got like not emotional, but like I did get a little emotional at the end. Like I was like, that just, you know, it felt really good. Like,
I know, bro. I'm looking crying right now, bro. Dab me up, bro.
I know.
Well, what was it? 24. Shout out, bro.
I know. I'm so old.
Yeah, bro. You're old as fuck. You're fart.
Dude, you have not that long.
Yeah, bro. Whatever.
But
I like it.
No, it was so fun. It was so fun. And dude, Brandon made me shotgun a Twisted Tea that was this big. Yeah. One of the tall boys, and I did like a fourth of it because I don't like Twisted Tea.
I know.
But like it was like Brandon's here, I got to. Then Sosa was like, let's shotgun a beer.
By the way, he's completely glazing the shotgun. He didn't even smoke his shotgun. His brother Maddox completely ripped the rest of the shotgun.
Hey, I said I had a fourth of it. Then all the boys did a shotgun of beer, which I'm not a shotgunner. Like I'm not. I can sip on a few beers and like have fun, but like I didn't go to college, you know. I can't shotgun beers like crazy, but I can shotgun a beer.
Me and Lena shotgun too.
Yeah, we shotgun. Yeah. Like, but we're not professional shotgunners or nothing.
Yo, Caden cleaned it.
Caden and Brandon, those guys are professionals. Those guys are professionals.
Seconds, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, thirsty?
Yeah. They're like, you want another?
I was like, dude.
They're like, Thor, another.
No,
it was so much fun. And then, dude, I was probably like 1 or 2 more beers away from like being too drunk, but I was like, dude, I spit a little bit, sorry. So we got home, or on the way home, and he ordered the Uber, And so I was like, I'll just DoorDash us food so when we get home we have food.
Yeah.
Because I didn't eat one slice of pizza.
I know, low-key, yeah, okay, so go for it. What
Well,
else you gonna say?
no, it's just I wanted to drink, so I wasn't thinking
Yeah.
about eating. So it was
But
no
you got
big.
I hate how you didn't get any more cookie cake, though, bro.
Oh, I got a big old slice.
Yeah, bro, I was slamming that shit.
It was so good. I got a
didn't
big
give
old slice.
Fuck. I told Annie, I was like, Annie, I'm sorry, but it's here. She's like, I know. She's like, sorry. I was like, okay.
No, it was perfect. No, I saved me a big old slice, so I made sure to give me a slice of
Yeah.
that. So we were just, and I don't think Annie had that much pizza either. So I DoorDash us food, and I get home, get a notification it's there. I ordered it to Maddox's house. So Maddox and Zach got free Whataburger that night, and I had to reorder me food to Whataburger
Oh my god.
from Whataburger. I know. And then the next day, I told Maddox about it, and then Max was like, yeah, there's an apple pie in there. She's like, why don't you get us an apple pie? I was like, because I already freaking paid for 4 burgers and an apple pie.
What?
Yeah. Between the whole, because I did 2 burgers and apple pie the first time. The second time, I was like, I'm not going to do
I
another apple
can't
pie.
believe. Yeah, I'd be so mad.
Really? Would you have gone and, what would you have done?
I would have been like, bro, Maddox, fucking say, just fucking leave it. I would have fucking tried to, because they're pretty good about like when you're saying it's not them.
I
they
didn't
give
even
it
tell.
back.
I didn't even do that.
Or credit.
I probably could have got my money back, but I was just like,
Credit your shit.
I didn't even care. And I spent less than I would have spent if me and Annie went to Osaka's, so.
Yeah, shout out. Hey, it's a good birthday vibe. Yeah.
True. No, it was so much fun. And then I literally just ate and I went to bed and then woke up and worked,
Yeah.
so.
I'm okay glad we didn't swim because I thought we were gonna swim too, but I feel like
Yeah, I felt bad because I think a few people wanted to swim, but.
I look-y did, but I didn't think Maddox was gonna be able to lock in on that because apparently Maddox and Logan were like locked in a little bit more on like what was happening around the house and stuff.
Annie was super locked in.
Annie?
Yeah, she said she was constantly keeping stuff clean. She almost locked herself out, and she goes, "Oh, I was good. My plan was to climb the fence." I was like, Annie, if I saw you climbing the fence on my birthday and falling drunk, I would probably be pretty sad.
Oh yeah, shout out Andy. Yeah, shout out everyone that were just super professionalized on that because it did feel a little hectic too. I was the first one there, by the way.
That is her.
I was the first one there.
No, it was funny. Like, and then we all like the surprise, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, lit it. I was the first one here."
Yeah, bro.
That's so funny, bro.
Turn around every time I see you.
So much fun.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, shout out.
But yeah, I got my anxiety gun just
Yeah.
a little bit.
But yeah, this week we're back into it.
Yeah, bro, we're back into it. It was a fun week. So we both finished X-Men 97. We're
Right.
super late. We can make a little short out of this. What time are we at?
37. Damn, no way we're at 30. Holy shit, we're at 30.
Okay. We're at 30 exactly?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like we've been like yapping longer, you know?
Really? I think that's about right. Okay, X-Men 97. Season 1, we're both super high on. What would you give Season 2 1 out of 10?
In 9.
That was terrible.
Because I was thinking about a lot of shit, bro. Because I was like, because I seen someone's review about season 1 and 2, and they were like, it's not better than the first one.
It's not.
It's actually 100% accurate.
But is it? It could be. The end of Season 1's kind of a mess.
It's a mess, but at the same time, it's like.
And is there an episode worse than the Jubilee Modak episode? I think that's what he's called, where they go into the video game. That episode sucks.
Oh.
And then you get the offshoot episodes that aren't in the story. The Logan and his team episodes peak.
See, it's because this might be a hear me out, but I think like in season 2, the whole conflict about like going to the past and future, you know, right?
They kind of whiffed on it a little bit.
They whiffed and it lost you because like
They like abandoned
because
it by the end of the season.
yeah, by the end of the season, Bishop slowly just works his way back into like that current timeline of X-Men, right?
Yeah, and he brings them back kind of last second. We don't. Apocalypse isn't the villain because it's through Gambit. Like, I see those kind of problems, but man, I still enjoy the show so much. I'd give it. I think I'm at a 9 out of 10 too. I don't think any episode beat episode 5 of last year. The Battle of Genosha is just probably the greatest
the
episode of
finale
television ever.
Dude, I know. I feel like the way they brought Gambit back felt a little bit like force fed a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, because I feel like this is Apocalypse.
Yeah,
'Cause that felt like
it was a little. Here's the thing. Maybe that happens in comics, and we have elite
really.
zero ball knowledge. I don't know. I've
But there is a
never
conversation
read
of
an
people
Apocalypse comic.
True, me neither. But there are also people. There's also people who say that like sometimes on some just real shit that like comic book depictions don't hit on the big screen like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, but no,
But,
but
man,
still,
the
it's so
Nightcrawler.
good, bro.
Spoiler alerts: the Nightcrawler sacrifice, bro. Did it get you teared up? It got me teared up.
Yeah, bro. So and apparently that's Celestial, right?
Yeah.
Unreal. That I was just wanting to make sure that I like made some searches on that. I was like, that is fire. I'm like that because that's a clear maybe Marvel correlation, right?
Yeah.
MCU correlation. Yeah. I'm like, whoa. And then apparently there's a comic in about X-Men and Celestials too, where like they're like the Earth's about to just to get destroyed, and I think they pick someone, an X-Men, just like
That's pretty cool.
do something else. Yeah.
No, it was super cool. And
I dig it.
I love that Nightcrawler voice actor. It's really
I do,
cool.
Yeah.
I'm really curious on what they're gonna do with the live action stuff, cause, is it kind of like, can you ever make a live action movies in a franchise as good as '97? Probably not.
Yeah, but hopefully that's not the point.
But this is what I had talked about in my Doomsday breakdown,
Shout out.
just a
Doomsday.
little bit, so we can kind of get into this a little bit and then get back to X-Men '97. So you have to think about it. These last few years, we had talked about when Fantastic Four came out. Fantastic Four started shooting whenever Superman was finished shooting, and they came out the same summer. They kind of rush out these Marvel movies pretty fast. Spider-Man Brand New Day started shooting a year before that movie came out. So let's say Jake Schreier's X-Men movie comes out like May of 2028. It's not going to start shooting till May of 2027. Let's say beginning of 2027 just for now. They just announced the whole entire like decent amount of the main core X-Men people for the live action. And we know Sadie Sink is confirmed for Secret Wars.
Right.
So do they announce this cast because Secret Wars is about to start
Ooh,
filming and they're going to be in
true.
Secret Wars?
War.
I just don't know. That's the whole thing that I even talked about in my breakdown, and I guess we can yap about it a little bit.
That's
So
fascinating,
when
bro.
Doom creates one world under Doom, right? He just takes all these different parts of universes and kind of makes one world. So it's like this universe, this from this
with tied heroes,
with tied heroes, and they don't have like a clue about it, right?
Yeah.
And so there's that aspect, but it's like how is Jean Grey not in this movie, but she's gonna be on Battleworld? How is she gonna be a part of a certain universe? And then if she's in that, how are the other X-Men gonna be a part of that?
Oh my god, that's so true. Yeah, because hypothetically, she could. She's not in Doomsday.
Exactly how? So how is she gonna get put on Battleworld?
There has to be.
Same with Tom,
I wonder
because Tom's gonna be in Secret Wars.
I wonder if there's like a time reset spell that has to do with something like that. Referencing Doctor Strange, maybe. Kind of like how they do that thing where like they don't know, like because then you have to think about it. It's not like it's a whole cast of people, bro. And then it's Tom too, with Jean Grey. I don't know. I'm kind of losing myself in this one because I'm like,
I have no clue.
it's fascinating to me because I'm like,
I have no clue. But
Yeah.
so what I had said too is, so we know the whole Deadpool and Wolverine theory with Toby, right?
Yeah.
So I said what's gonna happen is they are gonna do it. They're gonna prune his universe. So
Right.
they're not gonna die. They're gonna go to the void. And then that's how we get, because apparently the big rumor is that it's Hugh Jackman, Toby, Tom, and Deadpool. They're like the leads of Secret Wars. So what I think is that universe gets pruned, goes to the void, and so that's how you get that four group together. I don't know how Tom gets into it. I don't know. That's how you get Safari Deadpool. Deadpool's going to be wearing a Safari outfit in the void, I guarantee you. And that's how they're all in the lead, and that's how they're the only ones with their memories. And maybe that part of the void gets into Battleworld. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking, because I made a good point. That's so funny. Toby and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine are too big a legacy characters for them to be side characters in this Doomsday movie. So them getting killed off to set up them having huge roles in Secret Wars makes sense.
Maybe it's just like a hot seat moment for people in the seat.
Get you clicked in. We got Toby, we got Hugh Jackman. They're in this Avengers movie because they can be.
And now they're dead.
And then you set up the post-credit scene is Deadpool, Hugh Jackman, Toby,
Did
and
you say that
Tom.
in your thing?
Yeah, I was like, imagine that's the post-credit scene. They're not dead. Deadpool's in a safari outfit. Oh, I found you. I found Tom Holland, too. And I got Andrew Garfield over here. And then we're on Battleworld. And it's like that, and the movie ends.
Yeah, because did you see that thing about Andrew Garfield maybe stepping back in the suit?
I don't know. I don't know if he's not in Doomsday.
No. It's alternate straight. Maybe alternate universe. I think you may have to look it up when you
I haven't
get
seen
a chance. Yeah, I think it has nothing to do with
I don't know if
This
he's in Secret
timeline.
Wars, honestly. The same thing.
Oh, true. Maybe.
How do they
that.
put him in Secret Wars if his universe is never shown in this movie? He's never shown in this movie. How is he just going to show up on Battleworld? Because I was like, unless if Doctor Doom is, man, I'm a Marvel fan. I want a little bit of Toby here.
Yeah.
I want Andrew here.
Yeah,
You know
so-
what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
that's how, like
We have
that's
a
not
Batman
what-
cameo.
that's what now we're doing. And there's another fun theory, is that so on the Avengers logos, on the first two it's like a full circle around the A. On Infinity War it's a half circle, and then on Endgame it's a full circle. So the only move they lost in, it's a half circle. Every other move they won in, it's a full circle.
And this was a half.
Doomsday has a full circle. So it's like they win this one. And then Secret Wars has a half circle, so they lose. And I even said, too, I was like, everybody's expecting we lose in Doomsday, figure it out in Secret Wars.
That's so Infinity War. They wouldn't do
So
that.
Infinity War Endgame, they're not going to do it. So what I'm kind of thinking is we're going to win by letting Doctor Doom win. What I think they're going to have the plan of having all the universes
They're gonna last
together.
second do some shit.
Well, yeah, and then I think the last second's going to be we have to let Doom win to win.
Yeah.
It's either we're all dead by this incursion, or we let Doom put us all on a different planet.
And we all team
and
up
we-
later after the fact,
Well,
right?
hopefully we get our. They don't know they don't get their memories,
I know.
but it's like we can either save a third of each of our planet and get put on this new world, and that's how you get some people who die, and you get all this. Some people have to make sacrifices to maybe stay behind, so you can do the stakes that way. But it's like we still win by saving a third of each of our planet, and then Secret Wars they lose because they have to kill every other universe except theirs to have one coherent universe.
It'd be nuts to see sometime in Secret Wars like people in alternate suits. Cause like, did you see something where maybe did you see something where maybe Thor could lose his arm in this one? And it's like robotic arm Thor.
Nah, I don't want to see it.
You would.
I don't want to see it. I want to see everybody
Things
in like
that.
I
But
want
the
to see
risk
like
that is crazy though.
I want to see everybody in like OG stuff. Cause like in Secret Wars, like you would assume they're gonna do like Tony Stark versus Doom. Like we're gonna get an Iron Man versus Doom fight in Secret Wars, where RDJ is fighting RDJ.
Yeah.
Dude, another thing I said, this is really funny. So the big plot hole of that leak, the same one with this Deadpool and Wolverine, it's that, and we've been talking about this for a while. Doom steals Loki's power. That's how he gets like the
Right.
greenish power, right? And so it's like Steve tells Thor about the TVA. They go to the TVA, see it's been destroyed, see Loki's dead.
That's a leak.
Yeah. And I'm like, Loki has an off-screen death, or even Loki dies again, like just to set up the villain in the Avengers movie again.
Weak.
It's weak, especially after all he's been through. That's weak. I hate that. I kind of hate it just like how I hate just Toby dying for no reason. You know, I kind of hate that.
Okay.
But I was like, maybe it's not that they just show up and Loki's dead. What if right before that we get a full-on magic bout? Like
Loki
Thanos
versus-
and Doctor Strange level fight.
With
But it's
and
Loki
Doom.
versus Doom. And we get like a 10-minute fight. Then that Loki dies, but he fucks up Doom to like help
I don't
out
know, because
everybody else.
I haven't really seen Loki do any like magic damage though. He was more of a like.
He can, though.
Teleport this, teleport
Yeah,
that.
he's a god of mischief, but now he's a god of story, so that's very interesting on what he can do.
Yeah.
There's a scene from Avengers 1 2 where he's battling Thor, and then Thor's like, we can fix this together. And then like Loki like looks like he glitches and is like, I can't, it's too late. And then glitches again and like smiles and stabs him. So people are like, were they setting up gods of stories then, and that's gonna be something from Doomsday or Secret Wars where like Loki is now having to go back to different points in times to help these incursions not happen?
With his own team.
Because who knows? Who knows? There's also theories that Doctor Doom is. It's that Shadow Sammy J's TikToker. That the power looks very similar. There's a lot of that black smoke to when Doctor Strange was using the power of the dam and was like in a person's body who was dead. And so they're like that Doctor Doom's power looks kind of like that. Or it's what if Doctor Doom just learned how to dream walk like Wanda could and is able to just sit in one chair in Latveria and go to all these other universes as Doom and be just as powerful, and all he has to do is just sit in one chair.
Ugh.
I think that might be a thing too. I think we
Or
might,
that
we
leak
might-
pick that you talked about too.
or
where-
that's how we win because we defeat Doom, but we actually lose because the one Doom that we did defeat isn't the actual Doom. And then the end shot is just Doom in his chair, just not even trying because he's just in his head doing magic everywhere else.
Yeah, but we're allowing him to win, kind of thing.
Nah, maybe they're not even allowing him to win. Maybe, I don't know. I have no clue. I think,
Like we're Avengers.
yeah. Who would-
Take off that suit. Who are you?
Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. Everything special out of you came out of a bottle, Rogers. Me and Annie just rewatched that movie. It's so good.
Yeah,
bro.
dude, First Avengers. The first Avengers movie is so good.
It is really good. I'm trying to do it, but it's funny. She was like, "Let's do an MCU rewatch." Like she was so committed. Then we watched Iron Man 1 and we go to Incredible Hulk. She's like, "Oh, I don't want to watch Incredible
Dude,
Hulk."
the shows are a drag, bro. I honestly had to take
You've
a
been
break.
paused. Where are you at on the shows? Did you ever
Hawkeye.
finish Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Yeah, it was good.
1 out of 10.
Like
an 8?
Yeah, 7.
Wait, you weren't interested in Hawkeye?
No, yeah, I watched the first episode, and I think I was maybe a little busy. I think.
You gotta
but-
commit, bro. Hawkeye is really, really good.
Yeah, and it's only one season.
Can I
too.
do a slight? I don't want to do a slight spoiler.
Yeah, it's only one season. Maybe let me get into it.
I know, no, but I think I could tell you something that'll make you commit. But it's like a really fun, like surprise.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, fucking Big Potato.
Oh yeah, Yelena shows up,
Yeah,
and she is incredible, and she has such fun dynamic with Kate Bishop,
Really?
dude. There's like one scene where like they're like tuffling in an elevator, and Kate Bishop slaps Yelena, and Yelena just like looks at her like so like shocked, and she just goes, "I'm sorry."
Dude, I just can't. So she's definitely gonna be the new Hawkeye, probably, baby. Or you think so?
Jeremy Renner's not coming back.
No, yeah,
Are they gonna
obviously.
do the Kid Adventures? Probably not in Doomsday. Maybe after. I don't know. She forever go in an interview. They're like, "Are we gonna see Kate Bishop in Doomsday?" And she was like, and then and then walked off.
Yeah, is that something she said? Maybe.
Yeah, she got caught slacking at the Sinners premiere.
Yeah. Ah. How do you imagine knowing that kind of info and just having to hold on to it?
Yeah,
Dude, maybe being a superhero is hard work. Look at us.
yeah. If you
What about Vision Quest? How about that? Does that look a little enticing?
womp womp womp, it's gonna be kind of mid, I bet.
Really?
I wish Matt Shackman could have directed it, who did WandaVision and Fantastic Four, because that's the kind of vibe it is. So I don't know anything about this director. Maybe he can be good. Maybe they're testing him out to see if he can do other projects in the future. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I do agree. Like seeing like people like Jarvis and like some other people like human form a little bit. Ultron is like I did not know that guy voiced Ultron.
James Spader?
Yeah, James Spader.
Yeah, he does not look like it.
Yeah.
If you had to pick somebody to die in Doomsday, who would you pick? Or sorry, terrible question. Beep, beep, beep. Reverse time. Who would you pick to be like the saddest death? Like, who would be like, if he died, you'd be like, oh.
Do you know who it would really be?
Who? Toby's up there for sure.
On 3, let's say that. On 3, let's say it.
The saddest death.
Girl or boy?
Let's do girl first.
Okay, girl first. Let me think, bro. Okay, I'm ready, bro.
3, 2, 1.
Sue.
Yelena. Oh,
Oh.
good answer. We could both have good answers. Dude, Sue would be sad.
Yelena usually, I feel like it'd be more like relief. I'd be
But
like,
we've been with Yelena more.
but she's more. Oh,
Yelena's been in Black Widow, Hawkeye, Thunderbolt, Spider-Man, and Doomsday. So this is her 5th movie, bro. So that's sad.
she's the
But
widow,
same
bro.
thing, Sue Storm. I love Vanessa Kirby, Sue Storm, so that's good. All right, Guy. Who would be the saddest guy where we saw them die? We're like, oh fuck.
Fuck, I'm ready, bro.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Thor.
Cyclops. Oh,
We cooked again!
We cooked, bro.
Man, but I think Jean Grey is already dead in this universe.
Okay.
Because that's why Jean Grey, Storm, and all these aren't in this movie, because they have died already fighting other universes. So like how Wolverine and Deadpool are like taking out of Spider-Man's universe,
Yeah.
Storm, Jean Grey, and those kind of places got taken out doing that to other universes as well.
Yeah.
Maybe the Fantastic Four universe, maybe the Daredevil universe.
Yeah, and like Cyclops and them just come through.
Yeah.
the,
So I think
time.
so. Cyclops has already lost it all. So maybe Cyclops. But dude, Thor.
Really, I think Thor's more convincing on like he wants his last battle and he's craving it, and I think that's so. I'm down.
Thor's
with that.
always craving his last.
I'm
battle.
down with that. I'm down with that.
You'll be begging for hell long before I grant it.
I just wish freaking they blessed Hulk, dude. And then Mark Ruffalo's not gonna be, or Mark Ruffalo's last one is Doomsday. So
I don't think he's in Doomsday.
really,
He's in a prison right now. He's in that DODC prison.
well, I swore I thought he said his last movie was Doomsday in a press thing
Oh, he did? I didn't see that. I don't think he's in Doomsday. And I don't think Tom Holland's in Doomsday. But shout out to the Escape Podcast. They just had Coy Jandro on their Patreon, and they said a really good point. They're like, if Doomsday sucks, and then the post-credit scene is Tom Holland gets a symbiote, he's the star of Secret Wars, and then they market the F out of Secret Wars is Tom Holland in the symbiote suit. It's Tom Holland's movie. Tom Holland this, Tom Holland that. Not one person is going to give a shit that Doomsday suck, and this movie is going to make the most amount of money ever.
Because it's about Tom, but
because it's about Tom. Like, it's like we have such a backhand of, like, it doesn't even matter if Doomsday sucks because people are going to instantly be happy for Secret Wars. That is kind of a funny thing to think about.
Yeah, you can't even ever think of a movie or people that like.
Yeah, I would have never guessed Supergirl was disappointing. I was super excited for Supergirl. Dude, episode 1 of Green Lantern I watched. Did you watch?
I heard it was pretty good. No, but I heard it was really good, bro.
Okay, so I'm watching it the whole time, Adrian. And I'm like, God, this is good. Like,
I heard the dynamic is really good.
Really good, really entertaining, really well shot. Not a Green Lantern show.
Really?
It's just I'm watching it, and I'm like, there's like a scene where like what's a black Green Lantern's name? I'm stumping on his name.
Oh.
I know the actor's name, Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa. But Hal Jordan is the white guy. I'm not racist, guys. I swear. Can you look it up? That's gonna drive me crazy. That's gonna drive me crazy, bro. Guy Gardner, Hal Jordan. I only know the white Green Lanterns. John Stewart. He like has sex in a car.
I think they put that in the trailer.
Really? But it's like, bro, this is not. It was so not a Green Lantern show.
Was it naughty, bro?
It's a True Detective like crime show. Like, it clearly is. Like, it's really good. But man, it's like, James Gunn, you're in charge of this. Why is this not a Guardians movie? Why is Green Lanterns not a Guardians movie?
Wait, hold on. Don't do James Gunn like that. Regardless of that being, it's not that. What if he wants to diversify his universe, regardless of the
diversify
fact? Everything doesn't have to be a James Gunn needle drop. Though.
Making a Green Lantern movie, and shout out Weffello for saying this, making a Green Lantern movie where they're stuck on a planet investigating crimes, like making a Flash movie where he's stuck fighting on a submarine. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, cool. It could be a cool premise.
Yeah.
That's not what we want to see.
Small-minded.
Yeah, not what we want to see.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing with Supergirl. Like, man, like I'm getting a little worried about the DC. And there was a rumor that came out that James Gunn and Peter Safran only have contracts up until 2027, and with this thing with Paramount, that Paramount's not even looking to keep it going after.
I know. I remember you saying
that. Breaks my heart. Yeah. That breaks my heart. As I just said, Supergirl I was not that big of a fan of. Peacemaker I was not.
Is he just gonna put the bow on Superman 2?
Superman 2 will come out. No. So here's the thing. Superman 2, like James Gunn, dude, if you want your universe, if Superman 2's peak again, as good as 1, but Blue Beetle's going to be in it, bro. Like,
I need to watch that.
It's going to be so good. Oh, you haven't seen Blue Beetle? Mm-hmm. Dude, it's fun. It's really fun.
Yeah. We talked about that one time because he's really good in the video game.
It came out in the writer's strike kind of era, so, like, they couldn't do any promotion on it. It came out, like, 2 days after my birthday, so I saw it twice in theaters.
Shout out. Yeah, but Blue Beetle Cub, I know.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out.
Dude, and like that's the main guy from Cobra Kai, so I'm gonna support him. He's in Death Note too. Really? He's like playing like a super hot cousin in Death Note, and like, dude, he was like kind of got memed on because he was kind of chubby in Cobra Kai, like not chubby, but he wasn't built like the #1 Karate Kid. Like, there's memes about it. I love Show Marindu. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying about the memes. This guy like absolutely was like, I gotta be so ripped, and like he randomly started posting photos. Cut ass jawline.
Really?
Like veins in his arm where you can tell like this guy is shredded right now, dude. Posting gym videos where you can see his arms and it's like where he's ripped, but he's so skinny ripped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like this shredded, like cut as fuck, dude.
Really? Sign me up, looking at.
Sign me up.
Yeah. I've been feeling lately too. I started a new job. My meals have been in between too. I've been just like.
What's your go-to lunch meal right now? Do you pack a lunch?
Oh, yeah, dude. My lunch was gnarly.
What was it? Tell me.
Ugh, so disgusting. It was 2 pickles and a bag of gummy bears and a water. I swear.
What time are we at? Because I'm putting that into the short. Like, that is the most freaking-ridiculous lunch ever, bro.
52.
2 pickles and gummy bears?
Dude, that's...
Was your tummy rumbling?
Yeah.
It was?
Were you hungry?
No. Was your tummy rumbling after?
Oh, no, not really. I just ate that shit. That gummy bear bag was busting.
Was it Hauer, bro?
Yeah. I can't.
You know, what's been my addiction lately, bro. Gushers.
I don't like Gushers, bro.
I love.
I like a
Gushers.
fruit roll up more than a Gusher, bro.
Fruit roll-ups suck.
Or fruit by the foot. Have you seen that trend where people are getting fruit roll ups and they're like making it into a cup and like, or like they put like a flat size of it, like, and they press it into a cup and then they put like ice cream or something in it.
I have seen that, and then like freezes.
And they eat it. Yeah.
I have seen that. I probably wouldn't like. I'm not a big fruit roll-up guy either.
Really?
I would like. Do you remember the fruit roll-ups though, where like it had the tattoos and you could like
those
press
are
it
fun.
on
Those
your
are
tongue?
always fun.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I don't really like go for too much of that stuff. Even with the ice cream, I like to think I don't really like.
What
too
kind of
much
pickles were
ice-
they? Like the bagged pickles?
There's bagged pickles.
Like the single pickles
Oh,
in the bag,
No, there was some Velasca, whatever the fuck.
like from the jar.
Yeah, I
you just put
them
them in a
Ziploc
Ziploc,
bag.
bro.
Yeah, bro. In the fridge, in the break room, bro.
So somebody opened that fridge in the break room. It was like, who the fuck
There's no shot nobody
brought
seen
2
that.
pickles and a bag
Well,
of
I put it in a
Gardner's?
fucking bag, so it's like
Dude.
I could put that inside of another bag, you know. So I had a whole bag full of just my shit. Don't touch my shit, you know.
2 pickles and gummy bears. That is a
Dude.
crazy line.
I know, but I locked in. I locked in today. That's why I was a little late. Fucking 7. We went. Yeah, we were all getting got some like sandwich shit. She was fire.
Sandwiches?
Bro. Yeah.
From where?
Or like I got like a bunch of shit to make them at home and shit.
Oh, nice. A good homemade sandwich goes crazy, bro.
Dude, yes, bro. I got some Italian seasonings and shit at home too. Bussin'.
I had Subway out of town, bro. It was kind of mid.
Yeah, I remember you saying that, bro. You probably got a weak ass sandwich.
Turkey, cheese, and mustard.
Turkey, cheese, and mustard.
No, yeah. Maybe it's just because Jersey Mike's like loads it up. But it was so funny. I was out of town for work,
I love Jersey Mike's.
and they loaded up, and the guy made my sandwich. He was really cool. Like dealt with like an older customer before he couldn't hear, and was like having to like yell to repeat himself. Was still being really nice, being like, "Do you want mustard, sir?" And then the guy's like, "Yes." Like it was just a really old guy who couldn't hear. He's like, "Yes, sir." Like being really nice, super nice to me after. And he's like, it does the auto tip option. He's like, and then just click that red to get rid of that. And I was like, "No, man, I got you." And I tipped him $2, and he was like, "Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that."
Shout out, man.
And I was like, "Wow, like see, that guy deserves a tip."
Yeah.
You know, like, cause sometimes like at Starbucks where they flip it around and it's like $7, $12, and it's like I had a $2 coffee, and they want me to tip him
that shit's
$7.
unreal.
And so like it just depends. But like if he made my sandwich and was super nice, that deserves a more than a 10% tip. It was like a $12 sandwich.
Yeah, shout out. Shout out. That was fire.
What
stuff.
place are you so easy to not tip at?
Whataburger.
Do they have a tip option? But if they did, you
I
gotta
guess
know.
like, bro, because here lately when I go, they always ask me for my ketchup before, like all the time, or like my sauce before all the time now.
Dude, they do that and then they don't give you
And
it.
then they don't give me that shit. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, Maddox has the hack. He said if you go to McDonald's and you ask for sauce, like they charge you for it now, which is crazy. He goes, if you go to the window and ask for sauce, they just give you it. And so I like went to the window. I was like, "Yo, sorry to bug," because like he like kind of walked off and I waited for a sec and he came back. Super cool employee. I was like, "Yo, I ordered a sweet and sour and it didn't come up." And he's like, "Oh yeah, man, I got you." Gave me 4 sweet and sours.
Dude, yeah, it's always a dude. I feel like every time it's a girl, she's like, just one.
No, and at Chick-fil-A, you'll be like, "Can I get a bunch of ranch?" And they're like, "How many?" I'm like, "Give me like 4 or 5." And you check the bag and there's 2. And you're like, "Bro,
Dude, yeah, and like maybe,
why ask me how many if you're not going to give me the
And
amount?"
then it's like, if you don't want me to talk about the silver line, then just charge me for the extra 2, and then we won't talk about it. Is that fair?
No, a multi-billion corporation like Chick-fil-A and McDonald's should not be charging for sauce. That's pretty ridiculous in my opinion.
I agree. I feel like, but not even talking about it is more annoying, you know? Because maybe someone like Chick-fil-A wouldn't even tell you.
No, it's like at Cane's. It's like
Oh,
if you ask for extra sauce at Cane's, they give you your extra sauce.
yeah.
They-
That's their staple, though.
That is their staple. True. Good point. But like, so is kind of McDonald's. So is Chick-fil-A. Like Chick-fil-A sauce is their staple.
Dude, barbecue sauce from McDonald's hits like
Hits.
something crazy.
Dude, me and
bro.
Annie, like
The
since we've
Sprite
been
from there
going,
too hits crazy.
their Diet Coke's really good. Since
Really?
we've been getting McDonald's and like getting like not fries and sharing like chicken nuggets. And both of us used to not like their chicken nuggets, but now we get like a sweet and sour and a barbecue, and we'll like take turns. Like we
Dude.
don't like dip it in the same one, but like
no, bro, it's
bite a
such
sweet and sour,
dude,
bite a barbecue.
Getting a 20-piece nug and a large fry is such a date vibe, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro, trust.
yeah, bro.
I date you with a barbecue and a nug and 20-piece, bro.
Yeah, I like having that one day when Maddox got a bunch of nuggets and all the sauces. That was sick because we got to like try a little bit, dude. But I'm telling you,
Dude, that's what I want on my birthday, bro.
you want a bunch of nugs?
Yeah, I want a bunch of nugs on my birthday. I want a bunch of nugs on my birthday cookie cake. And I want, I don't know if I want nugs from Mickey D Skis or if I want nugs from CFA.
You like the CFA nugs?
That was spooky as fuck. I just watched Insidious, bro. I can't fucking deal with that shit.
Was it scary?
Dude, at the end of it, you don't care about, spoilers. Or
No, I
anything.
won't watch it.
Dude, super scary movie in the beginning.
Spoiler.
Super scary in the movie at the beginning. Spoiler. It turns into like a weird zombie movie at the end.
Really?
Yeah, like the scariness is real life, and like the scary person that's in people's dreams like comes into real
You know
life.
how many better movies are out right now?
Right? But it was a good dude.
That Dog Days movies is about to come out
Really?
with Jacob Elordi and Mark
Jacob
Qualley.
Elordi,
We
yeah.
gotta go watch that,
Dude,
bro.
Dog Wars. Dude, yeah, it came up in the trailer. Dude, it looks so. I don't know.
Margaret Qualley's gonna. You don't think?
Apocalypse movie? I don't know. I low-key want to watch it.
Let's go
but
watch it.
I just feel like I don't know.
You're
if
more excited for the Brad Pitt one.
No. I think I kind of dig Dog Wars. The fact that what's name is in it.
Or is it Dog Days?
It's either Dog Days or Dog Wars.
Yeah.
Dog Days.
It's on one of them. I'm not sure.
Who's the guy again? that you said?
Jacob Elordi.
Jacob Elordi, dude, that guy looks like a smoke show in that one.
He is a smoke show. Everything he's in he's a smoke show, bro.
Those
He
two
he
talk-
was in the Wuthering Heights with like Margot Robbie and him, where they're just so hot, and it's just like the movie sucks, but we got two of the hottest actors on earth. Now he's a really good actor too.
Jacob Elordi and him, and he has a dog in that movie too.
Yep. And Margaret Qualley is like a super up and coming. Like everybody
looks
thinks she's
alright.
really hot.
This movie looks alright.
Yeah, bro.
I just don't know how much these days. I don't know, bro. These days I get older, I'm like, how much gun action really gets me going? Cause like even in the trailer, like they were just showing people just like getting one domed in the head. I was like, come on.
Nah, it's kind of sick.
Is that kind of sick?
When I saw John Wick 4, I would say I love the John Wick movies. John Wick 1's peak. Me and Andy saw John Wick 4 in theaters. And I forgot my glasses. So this could easily be because I forgot my glasses. But like I was watching it. One, I can't see shit if I don't have my glasses. But like if I was probably watching Spider-Man, I'd put up with it, right?
Yeah.
But dude, we were like 45 minutes into it. I was like, he shot 100 people. And like not one person's got him. And it's like I remember like and Andy, he hated it and we left.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to say that because then again, it's a movie. Don't fucking hold it. Don't hold it. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, I just feel like. So I do agree with that though.
No, I see it. I see it for sure.
Yeah, I come from more of a standpoint in those movies too. Like, there's one scene I forget which John Wick it is, but like, him and the guy are at the same time like trying to shoot each other, but they both have no bullets in their clip, and they have to reload at the same time, and they're both right in front of each other, just like reloading. And John Wick gets it off by like the last second and just smokes him.
See, that's kind of sick.
And
though.
that's cool fighting to me. I think.
So
like
that's cool.
like, but I think like when, Jacob Elordi just pops into a room, lever action rifle at one time, just smokes everyone. Oh, it's sick. But then I'm like,
Not one person got him.
or it's like you're telling it to someone that doesn't really know about this. They're like, so he did. Of course he just does that. But it's like, yeah, of course he does that. Fucking Elordi, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a good movie.
I think so too. We
Yeah.
need to. We'll go on a date night and watch
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
Sneak in some McDonald's nugs.
Shout out, good vibes. Yeah. Well,
Good vibes, good times.
I gotta go there. Good note to end, or where we at?
Yeah, good note to end. I guess we didn't talk about X-Men 97 that much. The Morph episode with Wolverine was really good. The Sabretooth inclusion was fun.
Well, are you meaning on the season finale episode? That
Just kind of
episode-
what we didn't catch up on. I'm trying to think about all the episodes.
Well, I guess if we want to talk about season 2 again,
Yeah.
the season finale episode was dope when Cable and them were fighting
Yeah.
the X-Men.
And he's fighting his parents.
Dude, elite peak.
Yeah, that was so
Elite peak. When Morph was pretending to be Wolverine, and like when they figured it out, and like they it was with that girl. Is it Elektra? It's not Elektra, right? It's a girl that does like the butterfly stuff on Cable's team. I don't know what
I'm
she
not
is.
sure her name either.
Yeah, like she does like pink electricity stuff.
Yeah.
She puts her blade into. It's not even Wolverine. It's still Morph, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. And he's like, ugh. Bro, how many actors? Because apparently I've seen something too where for like the X-Men the old animated show, like people came back.
Yeah,
and voice acted.
bunch of people.
Bunch of them.
That's yeah, like Rogue came back, all that. Pyrus,
Pyrus? Who's Pyrus?
the green Magneto daughter.
Oh,
Is she so bad or what?
yeah. I just hate how her and Bishop are locked in. That makes me mad.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, pick someone else.
Dude, I remember I texted you because I thought in your head, I'm like, why is Pyrus kind of doing it for me?
Is that what it is?
What did I text you that Nightcrawler said? Because Nightcrawler said something, I was like, bro.
You know what? Let
That
me
was
see what you said because, like, yeah, I definitely remember you saying
Because I
that,
thought
and
you
was
were
like,
ahead of me, and I finished before you.
Yeah. Let's see what you said. You said, shout out that was so peak. You put it in quotations, I think, too. Dude, your absolutely potato meme is killing me,
Oh, I love that absolute potato
bro.
meme.
You just keep sending
It was
to me.
nice for my birthday because I could just send that to a few people who said happy birthday.
Dude.
Just search Nightcrawler, maybe.
Oh, I pray you wield your sword mightier than your tongue.
Oh, that's
Oh
so
my
bar.
gosh. Is that when he fights like Nightcrawler fights Gambit? Or is that when he fights that other weird
He fights the
yeah. That's that other weird dude. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah. I didn't like that episode too much.
I love that episode.
Really?
But man, when Rogue, like, she was like, I'm not doing it, and then fumbled for Gambit so bad, and all the comments were like, me if my man got possessed by Apocalypse.
Yeah, literally. Ugh.
Yeah, I kind of agree. They did a little too early, but man, that
And then
fight.
Gambit one shot got that like person that Apocalypse knew from way back when. That person, I was still unfamiliar with that stone thing, whatever that was in that chest of that person. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what that is either.
Yeah, unfamiliar, bro. And then at the end of all of it, it was Apocalypse in that stone. Apparently.
Yeah, dude. So I was talking to Holt yesterday, and because I thought this when I was watching it, I was like, dude, Magneto and Professor X, like, kind of ship them. Like, I was kind of thinking that, like,
What do you mean,
dude,
bro?
I was like,
what do you mean?
they like, it's such a bromance, right? It's like the most famous bromance, right?
Oh,
And I
okay,
just
okay,
looked it up, and I was like, is there ever been a comic where they like fell in love, and it like never happened?
Thank God.
And then I was just talking to Holt, and then he said the same thing. He's like, there has to have been a comic. I was like, dude, I thought the same thing. Never. He's like, man. He's like, I ship it. I was like, me too. I kind of ship it. You don't think so? It's like the enemy to lovers is too good.
Dude,
I don't think like in an offshoot. I
enemy of
think so.
lovers. I think they just love each other so much that like they love each
They're
other.
the polar opposites of each other.
They're the polar opposites of
But
each
the
other,
same.
but that's why they love each other because they're the same.
They both want what's best for mutant kind, but they want it to do it different ways.
Yeah. Oh, I dig it so much, bro.
And they both respect each other more than they respect anybody else.
Yeah. Yes, bro. Yeah, there's a few games that do it right too.
Yeah, the Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy relationship in those movies are really good too.
Which movie are we talking about here?
That's like
First Class?
the First Class era.
Oh my gosh, you know it's so funny you say that. I seen a video or a picture where like they took a press picture where they're all in the suits, and then it's like McAvoy and what's his face standing like back to back,
Yeah,
cheek, and like everyone else is like side posing. Peak,
that's so funny.
dude.
Um,
Shoulder to shoulder. I meant.
there was a thing in X3: The Last Stand where someone talks shit about Charles Xavier after he dies, and he's like, and Magneto goes, Charles Xavier has done more for humankind than anybody, and he's like, and we're not gonna let him die in vain, and just walks off. And it's like, oh, because that's their relationship. It's like they're enemies, but like it's the same thing. Like if Magneto dies, Professor X would have said the same thing. Like
Yeah.
Professor X has done more than any of us. The Magneto has done more for any of us.
You know what? Season 2 threw me off because I was just thinking about like the time when like Professor X kept rewatching Magneto dying,
Yeah.
and I was like, but like that scene threw it off for me though. That person that like that, you know,
The Danger Room created the villain.
yeah,
Yeah, that was a little goofy.
that was weird.
It was a little goofy, but I mean that's such an X-Men
It was such a
offshoot.
filler.
This
and-
season was a little bit of a mess.
yeah,
You know who did it for me this season? Like who I used to not like that much, but I was like, man, they upgraded her character so much. Jubilee.
in this season.
Yeah, like she was so much more.
Are you sure, bro? I feel like she wasn't even talked about a lot in this season at all.
But when she did show up, it wasn't annoying. Because she was just the annoying kid teenager last season, and now she's like kind of come into her own, maybe.
Yeah, this was definitely Professor X's season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Rogue. It was really Rogue season,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, because Professor X was literally hopping into Apocalypse and Gambit's mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love when they do that in X-Men 97. I'm so curious on how that actor is going to play that Abbott guy, Greg Abbott.
Yeah.
Nope, that's our governor. Oh my gosh, he can't walk either. Just
oh
like
my God, that's
Professor
our
X.
governor?
Yeah,
Really?
the guy,
I
the guy
seen
in the
him
wheelchair.
talk about that. He's like,
Maybe he's Professor X, bro.
and the liberals
Yeah.
want you to
Yeah.
keep paying high taxes.
Yeah, he's like, you want
And
if
he's
you
like this.
he's like if you want a wall, guns, no abortions, vote for me.
All right. Explaining himself. All right.
I mean, Texas is all right though, and he's been our governor for a while, but he
That's so funny.
he is a little.
I seen him on a YouTube ad recently.
Dude, yeah, any of the MAGA or just Republican YouTube ads are so like, do you like Donald Trump?
Dude, I watch them. I don't even skip them. Sometimes they're a good laugh.
Dude, they are a pretty good laugh. Like, there's some of them, bro, where it's a comedy bit.
You wonder why them gas prices are going high?
Yeah, it's always a country
Yeah,
voice,
and it's always just this weird edge and this what if we write it this way? So you have to lean into it. It's a super lean. It's a hard lean. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, you're leaning real right on
Yeah, I
this
was
one.
like, okay, whatever. I'm laughing, but no.
No, I love them. I love them. What's your favorite commercial of all time?
Oh my gosh, it's that. I think I don't know if it's Progressive or Geico when it's that basketball person and that dude, people in the office keep trying to throw balls into the trash can. He keeps throwing. He's like, nothing in my house.
Oh, that's so funny.
Dude.
Is it Dikembe Mutombo? I think
think
that's
so.
all. No, that's State Farm.
He's like,
Man,
Dude.
you know what commercials are such a nostalgic. How it feels to chew 5 gum.
Dude, if I could see a video like that, dude, if Five Gum discontinued, I swear.
I haven't seen it, bro.
I haven't seen that in years.
I haven't seen 5 gum in years. Dude, that gum was strong.
That might be a
First thing, how did it feel to chew 5 gum? Go.
freeze. Just froze up.
Yeah, it's like
Dude.
freaking Iceman, bro.
That's a crazy one.
Isn't this so stupid in the old X-Men movies? It was Rogue and Iceman.
Like what?
As a
for
relationship?
hot for each other? Really?
That's stupid because one, Iceman's gay, and two, Rogue is the love triangle with Gambit and Magneto.
Oh my God! Did you see that thing about what's his
So
name being
dumb.
Iceman? The dude from Stranger Things? Will?
Dude, I think that's just a meme because there was memes with him with Cyclops, bro. Like it's a big meme. I don't
Really?
think he'll.
I mean,
don't think
I
he
think it's
did.
more of a fan cast, you know.
I don't think so.
What's a good Iceman then?
Hmm.
A blonde eyebrow.
Rudy Panko would be pretty good from the Outer Banks show. You wouldn't know who that is.
That's the dude that was with the Green Lantern guy, though, right? Oh, never mind. Outer Banks, something to the Long Walk.
Yeah. He'd be pretty good, but I'm honestly not too sure. Whoever's casting right now, keep him going.
Sure, yeah.
They're killing it right now,
You're
dude.
talking about the X-Men cast, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so good.
So good.
Sadie Sink, bro. I'm so excited to
Ain't
see
he
her.
not ready,
Oh
bro?
my gosh. Remember High Tech Show? Are you working right now?
Yeah.
So, we can finish off on this. Brand New Day got even better for me, bro.
Okay.
So, Koi Jandro on this Escape Podcast Patreon I was watching, they're kind of lower on it, and then they're just kind of saying, Jean Grey's too evil, da-da-da-da-da-da. And he goes, but that's how you set up the universe with stakes. He's like, we've had the X-Men. We've been on the X-Men side. We know every X-Men story that's been live action. We know all the X-Men stuff. We know this. He's like, setting up Jean Grey to where she is so powerful to where she can freeze all of half of Manhattan. And so now people have the argument to go against mutants when mutants are just doing good. It's like, it creates a dynamic of you understand.
Oh, true.
Versus it's not just these guys are evil coming after mutants. It's like, well, this girl did freeze half of things she might have meant well. She was on the right side, you know? But it's kind of like it really does set up the stakes of.
And funny enough, I think a lot of X-Men comments are based around villains or people randomly killing a bunch of people, and they're just
Yeah.
what do we do?
But man, I think that is such a good point where it's like it sets up the stakes really well for Jean Grey, in the universe. It sets up the stakes super high to where the ramifications of what she did in this movie are going to be the forefront of these next few X-Men movies. all the policy that comes into play with X-Men, all the alienation that comes into X-Men. And, you know, people are just going to call it woke and, you know, all that bullshit, which is just going to be a dumb thing.
No, yeah, that's gonna be a.
But that's what X-Men is. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it is. But, like, having that set at the forefront with what Jean Grey did, pretty peak, bro.
That is peak. Oh man, yeah, that's a super 10 out of 10. Fuck, that's
Dude,
a
super 10 out of 10.
Okay.
The one flaw in Brand New Day is when he's out there talking to her and she's up in his apartment right down the road,
Yeah,
and he just doesn't go up there to get her. That's super dumb.
yeah,
Because he could have just whipped her, got the villain right there.
yeah. True. Very like, let me show you what's going on.
Like, I would have been like, let's ride around this.
We
real
gotta
quick."
think about it too. Like he just ripped the shitty web too, right? Or like he's having problems with his web, right?
True. Like, so he is that, but
'Cause he
still.
clearly didn't even trust his web. 'Cause that was before.
But
Web
when he
Go
wasn't
Stop.
trusting his web,
That was before Web Go Stop. No, might
no,
have been
that was after when he fought Lizard and like blacked out.
Lizard.
So
So
maybe
funny.
I don't think he didn't
funny.
do it because he was worried about his.
I think he just got caught up. Maybe like in the moment he's like.
I think he
his-
got
his
caught up.
Personality got
No, he just was like, I gotta go save MJ.
yeah, because
Which that's very Peter Parker.
was about to get revealed. I think. once
I don't think he
Mysterio
gave a
laughs.
shit about the identity. I think he was just going to protect MJ. Because he's like, and I told you you're not going to touch her. And then swings off. And then you get this shot of
and
him,
then-
him
dude,
swinging
MJ
from the plane.
Did
Was
you, MJ? Dude, when MJ like kicked off of him though, like off the roof, dude, that was Daredevil a little bit.
That was, dude.
That was very like who is she behind the mask?
And then we've only talked about this off camera, but so when Sadie Sink is, or when Jean Grey's like talking in the apartment, she does this. The guy walks into the bus doing this. When she's doing this, reading the note in the apartment, the guy who's talking to like Spider-Man is doing this, right? So when she was kissing Peter, she was somewhere in some building going,
nothingness.
kissing nothing. And then like hugging him, being like, touch her, Peter.
Oh,
You know, you wanted to for so long.
dude, that's
So evil.
so evil. Yeah, it's VMAX.
Dude, that is one of the, like, it is so manipulative and evil. Like, man, I'm not going to say that.
I would say though, but it's like it does, regardless of her, like you know, maybe her being the standpoint of like, you know, putting X-Men in that category of like, do we need to lock them up or not? Still, kind of like doesn't make it seem as real as it being like, like, cause it still paints a kind of big picture on X-Men. Like when it's not all about them doing as much as they can possibly do to a tri-state area, you know, like that, you know,
Yeah.
or in a serious way, like. God forbid Wolverine kills someone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's going to set it up good to where, like, the government's going to be against the X-Men.
Yeah.
And they should.
Yeah, they definitely should. So I'm definitely interested on how they do spin that because I just hope it's not a thing where like Doctor Doom is controlling every single like yes.
It'll just be like that for in Secret Wars, nobody will have memory. So
No, yeah. I mean more for Doomsday,
Doomsday,
like how they're gonna cook up their teams.
I don't
Stuff
know.
like
Doom's
that.
probably going to be playing chess while everybody else is playing checkers. So peak.
But
That'd be you if you ever came out with me, Stormbreaker. I would just.
that's what I would do when a girl tries to kiss me and be like, you do not know this power.
Yeah,
Dude, Doctor Doom is giving little Darth Vader a little bit.
he is. No, I said this too. You need to watch that full video because I did pretty good on it. The Doomsday video.
Okay.
I had said, when are we gonna learn why RDJ is Doom?
When you
Why?
watch
Why
the
is he
movie.
Doom?
Nah.
True, but I'm saying, what if it's like because Doom doesn't show his face.
Right.
Like that is notorious. Like I think it took Doom multiple comic appearances till you see his face.
Yeah.
What if we don't see his face the whole movie?
Dude, but you never know, bro, because like
What if they just hired RDJ because he is the best actor to do it? Who else is gonna capture the aura of Doctor Doom? The guy who caught the aura of Tony Stark?
but then also too because Tony Stark's gonna be in Secret Wars or no?
Probably.
So maybe it's
Avengers Campus, like they redid everything, and now like Tony Stark's Iron Man is like redoing a bunch of things and is like at the forefront of it. So it's like if he's coming to do that, he's gonna come.
be alive, or maybe it's gonna be a Loki vibe.
It's not gonna be. I think. How does Doom put all these people on Secret Wars? I don't know. What did you about?
Because I was just thinking about what if like this that happens again on the back end of Doomsday, and then like maybe that's how you do get Secret Wars Tony Stark. Is that like a time? What's it called? What do they call it in the TVA? A time.
Time Variance Authority.
Yeah, a time variant, or no, not a variant, but like a in time when it like messes a branch.
A branch timeline.
Yeah, a branch timeline. When that's when you get Tony Stark.
Oh my gosh.
And that's how you get. It's almost like a
What if
2014 Loki-esque vibe, but it's like a Tony Stark that doesn't know about what happened to him after he died. Shit like that.
That's how you bring back Tony Stark. Is like
But then hypothetically,
when they
that's
did
your
something.
Seth, that's
When
your Rogers, though.
when they went back in time, a branch timeline was created, and in that branch timeline, they lost because Tony Stark didn't sacrifice himself.
I seen a leak with the not the escape pod. It was the duct takes, and they were saying something about how like apparently in the universe when Steve went back and did all that stuff with the stones, that in that universe Doctor Doom's wife and kids died.
Yep. So in 828. So
Yeah.
that's what is the big theory, is that Steve went back in time and Loki comes to him and is like, yo, your family's gonna cause an incursion here, but I know a place where we can hide. And that's universe 828, the Fantastic Four universe. And so they're able to live a life. And then the Fantastic Four post-credit scene is a dad and a son watching the Fantastic Four cartoon before we get to the Doctor Doom one, like the mid-credit scene. And it's literally, if you look at it, it's absolutely Steve Rogers and his son.
Really?
It absolutely is.
That's fucking more spooky.
So it's like, that's why he's in the universe. That's what the connection probably is.
Whoa, we called that.
Yeah, we did.
Whoa, like no, like dead ass. We called that. We were talking about that. Wait, when the trailer came out.
Yeah, we've been cooking, bro. It's going to be so
Whoa.
fun when Doomsday comes out. I got tickets for Thursday, too. You jealous?
Nah, bro.
You can wait till Friday at 11. I got 6 tickets for Friday, so all the boys, we can go and see it.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be so excited.
I'm
bro.
going to spoil it all for all you guys.
Nah, Lennon's super like I don't know. It's so funny.
I felt like, did you know I loved Spider-Man when
Yeah.
I saw it for the second? Like, could you tell I didn't like Supergirl?
Yeah, because I didn't know how to think about Supergirl because I was like, what's one of the one times I actually have to like think
But
about
after
a
you
movie.
saw Spider-Man, you were like, Lennon loved it.
Yeah, Lennon loved it. I loved it.
Dude, there is another flaw with Spider-Man that I saw today. So remember how, like, when Frank shows up and he's like, dude, this is out your pay grade. We're fighting the Hulk.
Yeah.
And Hulk stomps. And,
yeah,
all the ground
and all
rubbles
the shit,
up.
It fixes after
It
they slide.
fixes when he slides. I don't care.
I'll take that.
I don't
scene any
care.
day.
Yeah, I'll take that scene any day.
That's like almost a day.
And dude, when he's shooting him, bro, it's just face shot, face. Like, he doesn't miss, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
even
so good.
Thor's like, or excuse me, even Hulk's like, he's like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think it's funny, too, that every actor who does the Jean Grey voice through it, only John Berthnall puts a little sass on
No,
it.
yeah, it's so weird.
I love it.
I digged it.
Good luck with that, Peter.